So if you've seen episode 7 of the Saunders Show, we talked about what was happening to Business 40. This episode, we're going to give you an update as well as what's going on with the 52 bypass.
With more than a decade of selling real estate in and around the Winston-Salem area, one thing that I've learned is we are blessed to be able to call this place home. This show is dedicated to showing off some of the incredible places and great people in this area. This is the Saunders Show.
Hey everybody, this is Mark Saunders, and today we're on the corner of Church and Cemetery Street, downtown Winston-Salem. Now, if you saw our last episode, we were on the bridge over at Green Street talking about the new Business 40 work that was getting ready to be started. They've come a long way since then, so today we're meeting Pat Ivey again with the North Carolina Department of Transportation to give you an update on Business 40, as well as giving you an update on the new bypass that they've started working on. So I'm here again with Pat Ivey from the North Carolina Department of Transportation. If you saw episode 7 of our show, Pat was there giving us kind of an overview of what was coming. Y'all have made a lot of progress since then.
It has been a busy winter despite all the snow and rain and everything else that we've seen.
How do you do a project like this with the type of weather that we had with the rain and ice and everything?
Well, the contractor this winter has been focusing on things like bridges and retaining walls. Those are things that they can do in cold, in the wet, everything. And there's hardly been a day out here that they have not been here working.
Wow, wow. So let's give us an update. Where are we at with the project? What completion? I hear y'all are ahead of schedule. So
we are ahead of schedule. We've completed phase 1, which was the Peters Creek Parkway interchange. We've done that. We've opened up the 4th Street Bridge. We've completed the widening work at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, the extension there from 8th Street. And we're in phase 2 right now, and that includes the bridges like Church Street, Main Street, Liberty Street Bridge, and we also brought the new Broad Street Bridge from phase 3 into phase 2. That should open in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome. So in episode 7, we were actually on Green Street Bridge. That bridge is completely gone now, correct?
Well, Green Street is actually being used as a pedestrian detour while the Broad Street Bridge is being rebuilt. Once we open that later in March, the Green Street Bridge will be taken out completely.
So when this project's completely done, how many bridges will we have through the stretch right through here?
There's going to be 9 vehicular bridges and 2 pedestrian bridges in this 1.2 mile section.
1.2, and that's removing quite a few of the bridges that were here originally, wasn't it?
Exactly. Of course, Spruce Street Bridge is being taken out completely. The new bridge that'll carry Liberty Street over Business 40 is something that didn't exist before either.
Awesome. So what is the tentative finish date? What are we shooting for? When are we expecting traffic to open back up through here?
Well, I will tell you, the contractor is working to open this bridge up just as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
But obviously the date that is in the contract is right after the first of the year. If they happen to get it done sooner, we'll take it.
One thing that everybody was concerned about, and I have to admit I drive through here a lot, is the traffic with this being shut down. It seems like it's done pretty well. The traffic flow and all has worked out well. Tell me about that whole process and how that's come up to be.
We have been simply amazed ever since day 1 at how little impact. Yeah, you've got about an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon that things do bottle up a little bit, mainly on Business 40 and on Interstate 40 now with the additional traffic. 52, it's always been a problem. So, you know, we've had those issues there. During the day, outside of those peak hours, you'd honestly not even realize anything was going on in downtown Winston-Salem.
Yeah. So speaking of traffic on 52, as a real estate agent, we've known about the bypass a long time. We're seeing a lot of work out there now. Can you kind of give us an update on where we're at with the bypass going from Business 40 up north towards Rural Hall?
We are well underway. Of course, the first segment from Business 40 to 158 has been under construction for about 4 years. We believe we'll actually be able to put traffic on that later this summer.
Great.
The section from 158 to 311 started last year. The completion date on that project, I think, is early 2022. Then that last segment from US 311 to University Parkway and the 52 interchange, all of that is under contract. Construction, you'll see work going on later this spring on those. Both of those projects will be completed later in 2022.
So 2022 bypass, Business 40, all the way University, Rural Hall, should be ballpark wrapped up around then?
It should be. And then the last two segments from Business 40 down to I-74 US 311, construction of that will begin in September of 2020.
So 2022, this whole area is going to look completely different. All new Business 40, the bypass, which hopefully is going to cut that traffic down, 52, because now you can basically get what, from Walkertown to Rural Hall?
Exactly. It's going to be amazing, and our studies show that once the Eastern Beltway is completed, it should take about 20% of the traffic off of US 52.
Awesome. I live in King. That's going to be really, really good. So where could people get more information? Y'all have been really good at keeping everybody up to date with what's going on through social media and on your website and everything. Where can people go to get some information on Business 40 and the 52 bypass?
Well, now, any of our projects can be found by going to ncdot.gov. You can look under projects and find anything. Obviously, our Business 40 website is business40nc.com. And the Beltway can be found on the NCDOT website.
NCDOT. Thanks for taking the time meeting with us, giving us an update. Hopefully you'll do this again when this is completely done and we can see before, middle, and end.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome, thanks, appreciate it. So as you can tell, there is a lot going on in Winston-Salem. And like Pat said, 2022, it's very exciting to see all the changes that's going to be happening. So 2022, Business 40 will be completely done by then. Bypass will be done. I'm excited to see how this town looks. Hey everybody, it's Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty, and today I'm at a construction site. I'm right here at the Green Street Bridge, which is over Business 40, downtown Winston-Salem.